Furious-7, I give up. I give up. I give up complaining about the title. Eventually, one of these films will just be the ampersands, and that's it. Okay. Anyway, Furious-7 was probably the most hyped film in the franchise. While including so many more ridiculous action scenes and a character in the form of Ronda Rousey, the film also followed the death of Paul Walker, who played the best character in the franchise. While the film was originally planned for 2014 and was almost complete, it was pushed back to 2015 and had reshoots that included stand-ins and CGI. It was a really sad time for fans, but I have to say, as far as the stand-in work goes, I don't really notice it myself, and the CGI is only glaring here and there. It actually works pretty good. While it continues to follow the formula set forth by Fast 5, it also has nothing holding it back. We finally have reached the point that takes place after Tokyo Drift, and Letty is brought back to life, and everyone's pardoned, so the movie can go anywhere, it can do anything, and it does. We have cars going through buildings and crashing into other buildings. We have fantastic driving scenes as a drone attempts to kill everyone. We have a sequence where cars come flying out of a plane and attack a bus where Brian O'Connor jumps off right before it falls off a cliff. This movie is nuts. And it has Kurt Russell, which is awesome, and he does well. Even Hector is back from the first movie. I like how this franchise respects even the smallest of parts. I enjoy it not only for how fun it is, but even for the small bits of drama that works just as good as the original movie. With Brian becoming a dad, he begins to accept that he needs to move on from the life of being basically a superhero. This was probably added after Paul Walker's death, but it's integrated really well into the finished product. The ending scene is not only a good stamp to his character, but it also would have been a great stamp to the franchise. It's emotional and it makes even non-fans cry. It also has way effective humor than the last couple films, and maybe that has to do with a change in leadership. After doing the last 4 films, Justin Lin stepped aside and James Wan took over. Seems like an odd choice since he was only doing horror movies back in the day, but the final result really showed his potential. I also love that Jason Statham's in the movie. He kind of works in any movie, but comparing him to the past villains, yes, he's by far the best of the crop. I mean, it gets to a point where the movie almost is becoming self-parodied. There's a scene where Hobbs rips off his cast, crashes an ambulance off a bridge directly into the drone, then grabs a mounted machine gun to shoot down the helicopter. Another scene has Vin Diesel using wrenches like swords. No wait, there's a scene where Vin Diesel and Jason Statham literally crash into each other head on for no apparent reason. No, wait, there's a scene in this movie where Kurt Russell hands Vin Diesel a bucket of Corona. Oh my god, this has gone beyond product placement. You could argue that this movie has way too much going on, and older fans probably miss the racing that has become nearly extinct in these films, but I can't help it. Furious-7 doesn't have that same kind of flowing narrative that the first film and the 5th film had, but it sure is fun. It's really fun. So many things are going on, but it's all unique. I have to say, this movie was exactly what I expected, and I can't wait to see where it goes next. So, tune in tomorrow because I will be giving you my review of the newest film, The Fate of the Furious.
Hey, did you bring the cavalry?
Woman, I am the cavalry.